All right, Vashti Cunningham off the first round of the high jump today. Can you talk us a little bit through first round and your attempts? How'd it go?
Honestly, it was so quick. I got one jump. And I felt like I had such good spacing over the bar. Everything that I've been working on is adding up to now, this whole season, and so I feel great going into the final.
What kind of confidence does that have to give you after one jump you're through?
Oh, great confidence. I was going to come in at the height after 186, and we didn't even have to get there. So I was like, this is perfect to come in now and just boom it.
Does this feel any different than, what is this, your third, I think, Olympic trials or so?
I think it does feel different. Like, I feel like more nerves now than when I was younger. I don't know how to explain that. It's just kind of like, can't mess this up. And so it's a little bit more pressure, but other than that, it's normal.
Are there things that you've learned since, because in 2016 you were still in high school, right?
Yeah.
Even though you were already a gold medalist coming in, or indoor gold medalist coming into trials, but are there things that you've learned that you're kind of bringing into now?
Oh, definitely. I'm telling myself to be as cool, calm, and collected as I used to be, because I think as I've got older, I've also got wiser, and I start thinking more than I would have as when I was just a kid who knew nothing. So definitely telling myself to bring that innocence back and to just kind of be, you know what I mean? Like, slow myself down mentally.
What goes into that pressure that you might feel a little bit, there's more anticipation at your age now than you had before. I mean, can you describe maybe that feeling a little bit?
The feeling is like I have 13 or 14 titles and I'm not going to lose it. That's where the pressure comes from. It also comes from like the overthinking aspect of breaking down what I do too mentally and too technically to the point where I just have to tell myself like it's just running and jumping. It's the same thing you've been doing since you were in high school, since you were a little girl.
Do you keep count of all your indoor and outdoor titles? Is that important to you?
I don't, but they say it over the microphone every time, and I like close my eyes because I'm like, I don't really need to hear this right now, but I hear it so often, so I only know because people tell me.
Do you keep all the national title medals anywhere, or?
I'm not gonna lie, I give them right to my mom by the time I leave the stadium. Every time, yeah.
Do you have a goal for this summer?
Yeah, my goal is to break the American record, and I would like to get on the podium gold in Paris.
How confident are you can get that American record with how you've been training?
I'm confident in God. I'm not confident in myself. I'm confident that He is taking me to places that I can't even imagine for myself. Because like I've said, it's been a little bit of a rocky season, and who am I to literally judge what the Lord can do in my life?
It's been rocky because of injury, or?
Not necessarily injuries. It's just been rocky as like I went to a couple competitions where there wasn't great weather. I went out to Scotland and I caught a stomach virus the morning of my competition, and I didn't get to jump out there. And I feel like that one threw me off a lot because I flew halfway, however far away it is across the world, and didn't get to jump. And 97 was top 3, and that's something that I can do all the time, and it's kind of messed with me a little bit.
I'm curious, we saw Michael Johnson announce the Grand Slam League, and of course field events were absent, whether it's high jump or shot or long, but everything. I'm just curious if you have thoughts on it, and maybe like just a larger landscape of field events in track and field.
I mean, I'm going to support it because I have a lot of friends who are sprinters, you know what I'm saying? But like, come on, dude. Simple as that is all I'm going to say.
You said your goal is gold in Paris. Have you added anything in your life to help prepare you maybe when that time comes to go after it? I mean, a lot of people kind of welcome things in their lives, whether it's yoga or something different to kind of prepare mentally for that. Have you added anything in your life to kind of help you for that stage?
I would say I'm eating better this season, like not necessarily healthier, but more than I have in my past seasons, and I've put on a little bit more weight, and I think that's going to help me strength-wise. And changed a couple of my exercises and training that have, I feel like, just gotten me stronger and more prepared for what I need to do.